Hey everyone, welcome to the Chasing Ebenezer Show. I'm Benjamin and this is Heidi. And in case you haven't heard this 1,000 times, this is a show where we talk about stuff, play some music, and encourage you to be creative because we need creative people in our lives.
Well, one of those creative peoples is Carol Green,
Woo-hoo!
Our newest patron who is an awesome gardener. So thank you, Carol. Thank you all of our patrons who've helped us put out our EP, which just came out. We have the physical copies now. So shoot us a message about those, just $5. But if you're a patron, for only $1 a month, you get the digital version. So, and lots of other perks. And this is also, next week will be the last episode of this season.
Yes.
This is the second season.
We've done 2 seasons of this.
Oh my goodness. What is the deal? So we are going to take a couple weeks off after that. And we'll do some bonus episodes because in the spring, season 3, we're going to be the most organized so far. And
just to set everybody's expectations.
That's pretty low.
For us, for everybody else, that's not saying much. But for us.
But we have something really cool that we're planning.
Yeah,
and
we're excited about it.
We'll be telling you more about that.
Yeah. And today is the last show of 2020. Let's pause for a second.
I'm so tired thinking about 2020.
I think people are tired of hearing people say 2020. But so when we get to the end of a year, we tend to look back on the year that we just had and think about all the ways we wish we'd been different.
Yeah,
and that usually motivates us to set goals for the new year of here's how I'm going to improve.
That I'll never accomplish.
You know, we had great goals for this year that didn't happen, but we have an out because we have an excuse. We kind of had to stay inside. So going to the gym didn't happen that much this year. But I want to propose something different because all of us have changed this year. And yes, there's been some bad stuff, lots of bad stuff, but there's been some good things too. So how have you changed for the better? I know for me, one of the ways that I've changed is that I've learned how to do graphic design. I am by no means a master at it, but I went through the trial by fire of learning how to do this and use Adobe and all that. Because a lot of the churches we meet at went online, I had to learn how to really improve my video skills. And so I've gotten good at that and really discovered that I like doing it. So those have been just some ways that I've grown this year. What about you?
I've watched a lot of television. I'm an expert at TV. And I've done so much visual art. It's been really cool. Much. Thanks for those of you who've bought some of my paintings. And yeah, it's been pretty cool.
Yeah. I like her artwork. I feel like
thank you.
I get inspired every time I walk by it. So your prompt for this week is going to be, instead of setting just New Year goals of here's how this year sucked and here's how I'm going to do better, I want you to look back and focus on the good things that happened to you this year, the ways that you grew this year, new skills that you got, and write those down. And if you have trouble, maybe ask one of your family members or people that you're close to.
Tell me how awesome I am.
You're amazing. I'm your biggest supporter.
Do it like that.
Yeah, just do it like that. Because we had a couple episodes where we did critiques of people's songs and we offered, the positive things because they were great songs. Do that to yourself. And the song that we're going to do, we did it before, is Auld Lang Zine.
You know it.
Because this is like the anthem to end this year with. So we're going to be doing that. But before we do that, you got a poem you're going to read.
I am going to read a poem. You all know I don't like my reading voice, but it's the voice I have. So there we go. Pretend I sound much more.
Why are you sticking your finger in?
I'm pretending.
Is that how that works?
No, it's just like you see on like this just in, Wow. I don't know. So cool. I have no idea. Okay, this is a reflection on this past year, and it is called Without. It's also my birthday on New Year's Eve.
Ooh.
But we won't be out on the town. So that's kind of some thoughts on that. Anyway, here's the poem. Without. No midnight parties, no confetti-laced parades. Dinner tables lack holiday bustle. The faces are few, our voices far. So what is left as we live without? What remains in vacant fog? What do we possess, really? What is still ours? Well, breath. We possess fragile breath. We host beating hearts. We witness the sigh of rising sun, the spark of evening moon. Weary ears welcome chirping birds. Pine needles rouse apathetic veins. Let's try that again. Pine needles rouse apathetic veins. Like kings and queens of forest sky, we sing the song of ancients, telling tales of desperate times. For these desperate times, we breathe. Granted, we do not wear the fabric of whimsical dreams. Our cloaks are not sewn with diamonds, nor the thread of golden wings. And yet these cloaks are real. Real as this next breath. And without this moment, this season of lack, the tapestry of our lives would be threadbare. This cloak, this breath, these words, they tell the wind that we are here. Without the dawn of this simple, gory, glory day, we would not be. Indeed, we would be without. And this, I suppose, this knowledge of being, it leaves us with enough, with more than plenty. Blah, blah.
Wow, I actually got more out of it hearing you read it.
Even though apathetic, blah, blah. Thank you. So, yeah, I'll have that up in a nice printable form for our patrons. So, you can get that. But, yeah, poetry is just, it doesn't have to rhyme. It doesn't have to, yeah, it can just be thoughts. And it's been quite the year, so.
Yeah. So, with that, we're going to leave you with Auld Lang Zine. We love you. Happy New Year.
Woo!
And we shall see you for our last episode of Season 2 next week.
Bye.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and Auld Lang Zine? For Auld Lang Zine, my dear, for Auld Lang Zine, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for Auld Lang Zine.